Welcome to Breaking Barriers. You know your path. We know the obstacles. And we can teach you how to tear them down. And now your host, CEO and founder of Adapting Social, John Vigero.
All right, guys. Welcome back to Breaking Barriers. We have returning guests here today. Let's go, baby. We got Randy, we got Michele, and we got Revolution is in the fucking building, baby. So much is changing right now with, obviously, last time we spoke, we talked about Ozempic, people doing that stuff. What are you guys seeing different right now in health?
You want to start or me?
Well, so we all know that like the GLP-1 world is taking over, and it has had a huge, tremendous impact on our industry. But Randy and I have had many discussions about this, like you can't fight it, join it sort of things.
Yeah, like you gotta, exactly.
So people are going to choose to go this route. Right. And what we have been doing is we've created a RevolutioniZe nutrition support program for people who are choosing to go that route, because what's happening is they're relying on these drugs. The doctors aren't really caring about the dosages. They're just increasing dosages. And the doctors are not paying attention to people's habits, skills, and how do they function without the drugs, because inevitably, although doctors want you on it for the rest of your life, a lot of people do not want to be on it for the rest of their lives. They just want to get to their goal, and then they are coming off of it and they don't know how to handle their appetites. So that's where we come in, is to teach these people the proper nutrition to nourish themselves so they're not malnourished, to make sure they're performing physically, cognitively, optimally, and to make sure that they can handle the appetite and the hunger cues and so forth. So it's been really, really successful. Everybody's doing it.
But I like that you said that, because so many people that I know are going on these things. And to your point, what is life like after it?
Oh,
right?
yes.
So like, I like that angle that you're taking, because you got to be ready.
You have to.
And I tell people, I have quite a bit of clients on them now, and it's not that you want to learn the skills for after too, but you want to learn them during as well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You don't want to be gaming the system. You know, you can still get wine down, you can still get beer down, you can get small quantities of calorie-dense stuff down. And that might work for you when you're only eating 500 calories a day.
Right.
But 500 calories of shit isn't going to help you on the flip side of this.
True.
And then I see a lot of the clientele, let's say it's 40 to 55-year-old women.
Right.
That is probably the age group that's already most at risk for bone density issues when they get older. Now we rip that muscle mass down, get them malnourished. You're just asking for more trouble as you age.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. Like we talked about this last time. People on Ozempic, I mean, it's like they get skinny, but their nose gets bigger. Right? It's like, we talked about last time, the cartilage doesn't change. But, ultimately, obviously, it's one thing. Are you seeing more people? Because I feel like what I've learned over the past few years is like less people, I feel like, are trying to be like these jacked like people. They just want to be like skinny.
It's the circular trend of being skinny to being thick and curvy, and skinny and thick and curvy. We've been through this so many times.
And my brain goes, we were body positive when you didn't have the option.
True.
Now that somebody could take a shot and be that 90s version of skinny.
Right.
Their morals changed.
Yeah, when the celebrities start embracing their thick curves again, watch the trend change again.
That's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we are seeing Dove commercials now, right? Like Dove commercials, Victoria's Secret models are thicker now.
Yeah.
Like people are doing that, so I get what you're saying, right? But to your point, it's what you're seeing on TV and on social media that then swings that pendulum back and forth.
Yeah.
So, here's what I want to look like.
Yeah, and nowadays it is easier to have that look than the more muscular look. We've had clients that have just chose not to work with us anymore, and we've had the discussion with them in the exit interview, and they're like, I just don't want to do the work.
Right.
And
I just want to. Well, Jamie was telling me this. Jamie was saying like people aren't eating food anymure because they're doing Ozempic.
Yes.
He's like, eat clean, bro. Like the health industry is being impacted by Ozempic and that whatever.
Unless you're selling it.
Well, if you're malnourished,
you guys better start selling it.
Yeah, right.
Trust, it's funny. I wish I just had no ethics, man.
Well, we have too many morals, man. But if you're malnourishing at 500 calories a day, and you're also, as we're combating aging and our bone density health and our muscular health, everything like diminishing as we age, this is just exacerbating it and accelerating the process. So it's wild. And when people do get to their goal weight, because apparently that's all they care about, not composition, they get to their goal weight, they came off these meds, it's going to be really bad, and we've already seen it. We've seen
You've
a lot
seen
of
it
people.
already.
Their lean mass is ripped to shreds. Their metabolism's in the gutter.
Yep, they don't know how to handle.
I gotta
life.
say, every time I talk to you guys when I'm on these things, I'm on like a new kick. So like when I was on the pod with you last time, like I looked at myself, I was 220.
Okay.
Right now I'm 193 right
Hell
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the Ozempic?
So no, I'm on the Brozempic. I'm
Brozempic.
but you know it's funny. I've been doing the same thing for like during COVID. I was like 240.
Yeah.
Dropped 20, and that's what I was like super stoked when we were on the podcast. with
Yeah.
you guys. And then you know I was like stuck at 205.
Okay.
And so I was sitting at 205 for I was at 220 then, and then I dropped down to 205 like shortly after that.
Yeah.
And then I was stuck at like 205 for like a year. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm working out intensely. Like I'm not eating bad food. Like I'm eating healthy. I'm fasting my ass off all the time.
Yeah.
And then I fucking see, you guys know Gary Brecker, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking the Breck Daddy. So he put up the whole NAD plus thing, that liposome version of it. And like 2 weeks ago, I was like, all right, I'm gonna start doing this into my mix, whatever, into my supplement mix. Dude, like, I don't know, it reactivates cellular like NAD, but also metabolism or whatever.
Next level, just.
Dude, one day I woke up and I jumped on the scale and it was like 198. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I was like fighting so hard to just see 199. I was like, come on. And then like a couple days in, I'm like 195, 194. And I'm like, what the fuck? So now every morning, and this is the crazy part, I'm waking up. I still work out. And stuff. Like I wake up and like I still fast. I fast from 2 p.m. And I stop eating at 7:30 p.m. And now, but I'm like, let me see if I could eat whatever I want.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, let me have a fucking slice of pizza. I'm going to have some fucking chips. I'm going to have some this. And I keep waking up 193.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. So that's the one thing I want to talk to you guys about, because it's like crazy, because like I feel like my metabolism went to shit during COVID. And then all of a sudden I feel like it's reignited again. Like I can eat, like I remember when I was a kid, I was a skinny, tall kid. And everyone would be like, John, you're a bag of bones, you're a bag of bones. And I would eat anything and I would still be fucking my weight, like wherever I was at. And I feel like right now, like I'm at that place. Like, what the fuck is this thing?
Yeah. So the peptides are hot right now.
Right. Yeah. Is that what NAD is? It's a peptide?
I believe it's in that category.
Okay.
I forget exactly whether it's a SARM, a peptide. I don't.
Yeah.
But
it's like a drop.
Yeah.
Put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard people do the injectable version of it. I've seen it.
Yeah. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing the fucking put in your water.
Just easy.
And it's just, I hear a lot of good things about a lot of the different peptides, whether it's that, the BPC, the RAD. But I also hear a lot of variation person to person.
Yeah, true.
Where I hear some people, I have a couple of bodybuilders on it. It is great for them.
Right.
And then I have others on it where they're bloated and they feel like shit and I have to get them off it immediately.
Wow.
It's person to person, and I think that has to do more with where you're getting your compounds than anything.
True. But wait, real quick, I don't want to interrupt you, but like I want people to know that, right? That's why you call Revolution, because I think the difference is that like when I'm not, you're right, nobody's the same.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
So
same.
and like I think we talked about this last podcast where it was like, hey, I was taking all these fucking actually we didn't talk about this. We did and we didn't. Recently I got blood work done.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, I'm the healthiest I've been since high school. I'm at my high school weight right now.
That's fantastic.
wild.
Right?
Yes.
I'm like, ooh.
That's awesome.
I have fucking abs.
Yeah.
I was like, Jack, I was like, we have 3 kids. I look in the mirror, I'm like, how you doing? So it's crazy, right?
That's fantastic.
But right, and I feel great. But the whole thing is like, I went and got my blood work done, and certain metrics were fucking way off.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then I realized the guy, one of the things that was off, like my doctor was like, hey, stop taking vitamin D. Like, what are you taking? And I remember Gary Brecker said like, yo, everyone's vitamin D deficient.
Right.
And so I took this like pretty heavy dose of vitamin D every day for like months.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, you were doing
Too much.
way too
Too
much.
much,
So
yes.
it's like, that's why I feel like people need to speak to people like you guys, because like
Yeah.
they're don't overdose or don't dose something you don't need.
Yeah, well, and that's it too. That's why I'm a little more conservative when it comes to dosing on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Legal and not legal.
Right.
And what see a lot of these guys, Brecca, pick another. Oh, I'm forgetting the other guy.
But he pumps a lot of
Huberman.
products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huberman, even
Yeah.
Lane Norton now. A lot of these guys, you just got to take a grain of salt when you hear it online.
True.
If you're seeing them in their office, trust the shit out of them.
Yeah.
That's different, right? Yeah, that's different.
But what you're hearing over a podcast, it might be good for Michelle, good for you, but not good for me.
Correct.
True.
And you don't know that till you go to the doctor, get your blood work done.
Right.
And another big thing is before you start anything, get your blood work done. I can't tell you how many bodybuilders are dead because they didn't know they had enlarged
True.
heart.
Yep.
True.
They didn't know they had this
Pre-existing
issue.
conditions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So whether you're doing something silly, peptides, this, the other thing, just get a baseline
Right.
and then be told, okay, go do some dumb shit.
Yeah. And so with you guys pivoting with obviously the Ozempic and whatever era, like and changing that up, like where like, where do you think people, like, somebody right now who's watching this, right? And this is gonna be the highlight reel here. All right, so
stretch out.
Yeah, get ready. Like, puff up. But
Say with chest.
this is the thing, like, I want to ask you guys this both differently, right? Because obviously you guys both have perspectives. I know you guys work together, obviously, but is there somebody's watching this that's like, hey, I'm overweight, right? And I just can't fucking lose the weight, right? Like, what would be your advice for them? We'll start with you.
My first thing, blood works. Make sure there's nothing like underactive thyroids, things like that. I think that is first and foremost hormone check, thyroid check, any autoimmune deficiencies, all that stuff. Boom, 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 knock that out.
Look at all of it.
Yeah. If they are inquiring about going the medical weight loss route, first of all, make sure everything else is clear. Make sure your habits are aligned. Are you truly not seeing progress, or are you self-sabotaging in secrecy? Okay, it's a big thing.
Which, listen, we all do.
Big thing. What you're doing in private can be seen in public. So things like that. Once that is all done, if you do choose to go that route and you're a good candidate for it, you have to continue working with us so we can make sure you're not malnourished and to make sure that you are still practicing all the behaviors and skills that are needed for long-term results, long-term goals. Yeah.
That's the one key that I think people need to understand more, is that at the end of the day, it's like, dude, don't just try to get healthy. Like, I would be a fucking yo-yo in the summertime, and we all do it.
But
like,
this is what's going to happen with this drug too. The yo-yo is going to continue.
And I think you're using the wrong word, because I don't think people nowadays are worried about getting healthy anymore.
Yeah.
It's just skinny.
True.
Facts. So
there's a difference.
That's
changed. What's happening with
this
that?
is the clip.
What's happening with that though? Like, so they're getting to a healthy BMI, which we focus more on body composition, not BMI. Other health markers are coming and in alignment. So better cholesterol, better blood pressure. Sure, that's all great, but the doctors are not concerned with endurance, strength, any of those things. Mental health, they don't care.
Right. It's just get skinny.
Get to that, and we're good.
Point.
And they're not caring about anything else. So what's happening is people are becoming deficient in certain things. Although some health markers are getting better, but they're becoming very weak. Bone density is decreasing. Things like that.
I mean, like, take yourself for example. Look at all the things that you had to adjust to get yourself healthy.
Right.
Now, malnourish yourself and then look at that.
We literally had somebody reach out 2 days ago. She's lost 70 pounds with medical weight loss drugs, not utilizing us, but she reached out to work with us because she's like, I'm very proud that I lost 70 pounds, but I hate how I look. She hates how she looks because she's missing the body composition component, the strength, the shaping that she would get in the gym, in the fitness realm. So she's reaching out to us now to learn how to eat correctly and how to train for those goals because she hates how she looks, although she's lost 70 pounds. So keep that in mind.
And good for her on that. And I think, listen, at the end of the day, it's like, the only thing I will say is, like, listen, like, whoever you are, right? Like, whether you're a girl, you're a guy, right? Some people, I've seen some dudes that I know, like, because I used to want to be a bodybuilder back in the day, like I told you guys. Like, I see some dudes, they just have that natural chest that they look like fucking Brad Pitt and fucking Troy. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, that's a great chest.
I'm still waiting for my hair to come in.
Any day now. But it's like one of those things, it's where it's like, some people have like these great attributes that if you just like work them, you'll fucking look great. Look like a Greek god. Women too. Like, if you have nice curves and you're in the gym and you're doing squats, boom, you're gonna have a nice fucking ass.
Genetics
like,
play a role.
And so it's like play to those things. But I do want to just share that, like, again, like, that's the thing. Like, I feel like people, it's such a profound thing you said, because people are trying to get skinny, not healthy. And, ultimately, like, we all see it. If you're not healthy, you don't have your health, that's a foundation to everything. So it's so key that you have people like the both of you that are in this world, guiding you.
Yeah. That's what we want to do.
Exactly.
Well, it's that old quote. It's like, ask a sick man what he wants. It's just one thing. And I think people are going to realize that when it's too late, unfortunately.
True. Right.
Like everyone else.
Yeah. All right. So wait, where can people find you guys?
RevolutioniZeUSA.com. You can set up an initial consultation with us. It's complimentary. We'll perform your Fit 3D scan, which we've talked about in our previous podcast with you. And we're on Instagram, RevolutionizeUSA, Facebook, Revolutionize Nutrition, and
YouTube, same thing.
And how long you guys been doing this for? For people who are just listening for the first time.
Rev was open in 2013. I've been in the fitness industry for about 20 years now.
20 years.
Yeah. So we've been around for a while. So we're here. We're ready. Like I said, if you need help, whether it be on your own, whether you're using the assistance of medical weight loss, drugs, or medicine, we are here for you to help you for the long-term effects.
Boom, baby.
Yeah.
And guys, again, we're in Q4. Every podcast I'm talking about getting your business together, getting your shit together, getting your marketing together, drive more leads, better quality stuff. But your health, without your health, you don't fucking have anything, right?
Yep.
So these are the two people you want to speak to when it gets your health in check when it comes to that. Because ultimately, again, me personally, I know when I feel like a fat shit or when I feel like I'm just like, not like in the best place mentally, because of my health and everything like that, it's like they speak to each other, right?
Yes.
It's like if you don't have them both, they work together.
Yep.
So highly recommend, call Michele, call Randy. You will not regret it, guys.